pounds. 9-4 Clippers. Off it comes to Gortat. And Gortat, who was not feeling well, didn't go to the walkthrough this morning. They weren't sure he was going to play. Nash could not continue, but Gortat is starting tonight.
Well, tremendous. He's been there. So you got to respect him.
He had 44 points, a career-high 44 against the Suns. Remember that game? I mean, he just lit them up. Inside it goes now to Fry with a left hand. Griffin was there to intimidate the shot. Gortat, and he finishes it off well. Gortat with that jumper out front is becoming like money in the bank. He's 2 of 3 tonight now.
Yeah,
is that what you mean?
And you turned it over, right? He didn't turn it over. He just kind of dropped it in.
Here's Gortat now. Gortat, a kind of a quiet night with 4 points, 9 rebounds, goes up and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's been quiet. But, you know, that goes to show you how important Steve Nash is to him. You know, I mean, it's just a different look that he's getting, different opportunities. Although Jared Dudley early in the game found him rolling to the basket. But other than that, no one's been really nice to Marchand.
And so Bledsoe comes in to the game for Mo Williams. We mentioned that Griffin had the double-double tonight, 14 and 11, 58 now for the year. Kevin Love is having just a monster campaign. And so you can see Nash work has scored 8 points in the game. Gortat tries to run over Smith. You're going to do that. Smith is like a block of granite in there. As now Gortat changes direction and with a nice right-hand move.
You know, well, look, once he gets the ball above his head, I mean, Smith can't block anything. You know, remember what you were doing at 23?
At 23, I was, well, I don't know. I guess I was in graduate school, or I got drafted during Vietnam, so I may have been headed somewhere. Here's Gortat and can't get that shot to go. What were you doing when you were 23?
Was probably screaming at me because the season's still going on.
No, Cotton had never screamed at anybody. Aminu goes inside and draws the foul. Gortat picking it up. Gortat with his second. So with 2:11 left to go in the third, the Suns right now in pretty good shape.
Over people, King Ward was like, oh, I can rise up too now.
You know, you look at the rest of the schedule and you wonder, you know, by the time it gets down to the end, how many of the big three of the Spurs will be playing, what's going to happen when you face those teams. You know, you might get a break here and there and end up having that winning record. If the Suns had lost tonight and Memphis, let's go back and recapture that.
Yeah, well, the recovery is what I like. You know, everybody can block a shot, but to keep it in play, catch it and throw it back, that's huge.
Well, they award the ball to the Suns. Alvin Gentry jumped up and was able to persuade them to go with the guys from Planet Orange, Warwick, and Gortat with a nice foul attempt.
Yeah, I mean, the red shirts right now, they're just mailing it in. I mean, they probably mailed it in, which is what I have right now, John. But he has an excited young. He's ready to get in. No doubt about it.
That is the biggest back pedal I've ever heard in my life. You back pedal all the way back on that one. Okay.
We'll see when he gets in.
All right. I'm not saying he's not going to do it when he gets in, but that yawn was not what you described. And there is a rebound by Brian Cook. Steal by Childress. Warwick.
That's good. Good stuff. Good fun. A lot of shooting. A lot of gun.
Everybody will remember you as Rod Tidwell, so real quick, can you give me a show me the money?
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Fine line, man. Show me the money.
One more time.
Times before, Brett Bender, our statistician, pointed out, but tonight with 12, as going in as Gordon. Gortat rejected. Brian Cook reversed it. Our producer tonight is David Hughes, who's 38. Griffin's going to come back into the ball game now. The next break, 6.5 to go. Dudley, the Gortat. I tell you, Dudley is passing the ball so well.
It's all about, in that starting lineup, knowing you're going to get a ton of minutes. You know, and that's the key for Jared Dudley. I mean, he knows that he's out there. And Alvin Gentry's going to leave him on the court. He's putting up stats across the board. And he's going to take a chance and make passes. That's what happens.
6 rebounds, 5 assists, 16 points. Pretty good stat line. 7 of 11 shooting. Griffin's come in. Gortat at the free throw line, and he is 0 for 2. Gortat's having a little trouble at the free throw line. Remember the other night he missed 4 free throws. They got this one. Well, Eddie, I want to remind you, there are now 2 ways to win 2 free tacos from Jack in the Box when the Suns score 99 points or hold their points to 99 points or less during home games. If you show your ticket stub, you'll get 2 free tacos from Jack in the Box. So